Have you ever stopped to look at that simple little packet of baking soda sitting there, forgotten in the back of your kitchen cupboard? Maybe you used it once or twice to help a cake rise or to clean a pan, and then it just stayed there, untouched. But what you might not know is that this common, inexpensive white powder could be hiding an impressive potential for your well-being. And no, we're not just talking about recipes or cleaning. We're talking about something that can impact your energy, your physical comfort, and even that sense of lightness and vitality that so many people are searching for and not finding. Before I share everything I've discovered, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell and give this video a like, because what you're about to learn today might completely change how you see one of the most underestimated ingredients in your home. And if you know someone who's always tired, lacking energy, or dealing with small daily aches, share this video with them. It could make a real difference. Now, imagine the following scene. You wake up on an ordinary day and notice something feels different in your body. Your digestion seems lighter, the joint pain has eased, you feel more energized when walking, and even that discomfort that used to appear at night has disappeared. All of that without expensive medications, trendy supplements, or miracle formulas. What changed? Just a small daily habit involving baking soda. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Modern science has been paying closer and closer attention to the effects of baking soda on the body. What used to be dismissed as a simple grandma's remedy is now backed by serious studies and respected institutions. One of the most impressive findings is baking soda's ability to balance the body's pH. Our system needs to maintain a delicate balance between acidity and alkalinity, and when that balance breaks down, due to diet, stress, or a sedentary lifestyle, many discomforts begin to show up. Heartburn, bloating, heaviness, muscle pain, and even reduced physical performance. Baking soda acts as a natural regulator of this balance, helping the body function more harmoniously. When our body becomes too acidic, its systems start to silently fail. And what's even more interesting is that the alkalinization promoted by baking soda affects how our muscles work, how our blood flows, and even how we feel energy and vitality throughout the day. In other words, it can be a powerful ally for anyone who wants to feel more active and energized, especially when paired with a balanced diet and proper hydration. And don't think we're talking about something rare or hard to find. While many products promise big results at high prices, baking soda is incredibly affordable. It's right there, on your supermarket shelf, within everyone's reach. It's like having a small natural pharmacy at home, quiet, economical, and effective. All you need is to know how to use it. Want a practical example? Mouth ulcers. Those small wounds in your mouth can be extremely annoying, making it hard to eat or talk. Baking soda, thanks to its alkalinizing and slightly antiseptic properties, helps neutralize the acidity that worsens these lesions, quickly relieving the pain. Just mix a bit of baking soda with a few drops of water to form a paste. Then apply it directly to the ulcer with a clean cotton swab. Let it sit for 2 minutes and rinse. Relief usually comes immediately. And this is just the beginning. What comes next are even more surprising uses, and some of them might change your daily routine for good. In addition to relieving oral discomfort like mouth ulcers, baking soda has shown surprising results in more complex conditions, such as arthritis. Those who live with this condition know how challenging daily life can be. The joints ache, stiffness in movement makes simple tasks difficult, and often there's a sense of being trapped inside one's own body. What few people know is that baking soda, when used correctly, can help reduce the inflammatory environment that contributes to this kind of discomfort. Researchers have found that moderate consumption of baking soda influences immune system cells, reducing inflammation from the inside out. The most common recommendation in these cases is to dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a large glass of water and drink it once a day, preferably after breakfast. This simple habit, maintained for 2 consecutive weeks, can bring gradual relief. Of course, if you have high blood pressure or heart problems, medical guidance must always come first. But in many cases, this simple combination has brought real improvement in quality of life. Another surprising point is the relationship between baking soda and kidney health. Few people know that our kidneys are extremely sensitive to imbalances in blood pH. In people with chronic kidney disease, this imbalance, known as metabolic acidosis, accelerates the progression of the condition. And this is where baking soda comes in, helping the body restore balance and protecting these vital structures. In a follow-up study conducted with kidney patients, those who took baking soda under medical supervision had a 36% lower risk of disease progression compared to those who did not. The dosage, once again, is simple. Half a teaspoon in a glass of water, once a day, preferably in the morning. But it's important to emphasize, any such use must be carried out under the guidance of a healthcare professional, especially if there is already a diagnosis of kidney disease. What's remarkable is how something so accessible can support such essential body functions, as long as it's used responsibly. And the benefits don't stop there. One of the most popular uses of baking soda is for stomach acidity, that uncomfortable burning sensation that rises from the stomach into the throat. It's a common symptom these days, due to unbalanced diets, rushed meals, stress, and even lack of sleep. What makes baking soda special in this context is its ability to neutralize hydrochloric acid in the stomach in just a few minutes, providing nearly immediate relief. Preparation is simple. 1 teaspoon of baking soda in about 200 milliliters of water. Drink slowly, while sitting or standing upright, and wait a few minutes. Relief usually comes quickly. But be careful. This method should not be repeated more than 3 times a day, and if the problem occurs frequently, it's essential to seek medical evaluation. Recurring acidity may be a symptom of a more serious issue. Another common situation where baking soda can make a difference is bad breath. Many people struggle with this issue even with good oral hygiene. Often, the cause is mouth acidity and bacterial overgrowth. Baking soda, once again, acts as an ally by creating an alkaline environment that makes it harder for odor-causing bacteria to thrive. You can prepare an effective mouthwash by dissolving 1 tablespoon of baking soda in a glass of warm water. Swish it around your mouth for about 30 seconds, twice a day, and notice the difference with consistent use. If bad breath persists despite this, it's important to consult a dentist, as it may indicate deeper issues. And if you think baking soda is only useful for what happens inside the body, think again. It also acts on the skin, particularly for insect bites. The itching, redness, and swelling caused by these bites can be relieved with a simple paste made from 3 parts baking soda and 1 part water. Apply it directly to the affected area, let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, and rinse with warm water. In just a few minutes, relief usually appears. Now imagine being able to solve all these daily discomforts without relying solely on pharmacies or commercial products. That's the true power of baking soda. It doesn't promise miracles, but it offers real support when used with wisdom, balance, and respect for your body's signals. And the most fascinating part? There's still so much more to discover about it. If baking soda has already surprised you up to this point, know that it still holds even more possibilities. Some of them especially valuable for those who exercise regularly, feel tired frequently, or are looking for more energy in their daily routine. During intense physical activity, it's natural for the body to produce lactic acid, which causes that burning sensation in the muscles and quick fatigue. Studies show that baking soda can act as a buffer for this excess acidity, helping the muscles recover more efficiently and maintain performance for longer. That's why many athletes and fitness enthusiasts use baking soda strategically. Half a teaspoon dissolved in a large glass of water, about 30 minutes before physical activity, can already make a difference. The key is to start slowly and observe how your body reacts, as some people may experience stomach discomfort if consumed too quickly. But when used correctly, it becomes a valuable ally for those who want to maintain rhythm, avoid early fatigue, and enhance their body's response to effort. And that's not all. Baking soda has also been explored as a complementary aid in relieving symptoms of urinary tract infections, a common issue, especially among women, which can cause burning sensations, frequent urges to urinate, and continuous discomfort. What few people know is that by making the urine slightly alkaline, baking soda can help reduce the burning and create a less favorable environment for bacteria to grow. Of course, it does not replace antibiotic treatment when needed, but it can serve as supportive care. The ideal approach is to dissolve half a teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink it 2 to 3 times a day, always ensuring proper hydration. Drinking plenty of water is essential. And pay attention, if symptoms last more than 2 days, it is necessary to seek medical advice. Another lesser-known yet highly important benefit is related to balancing the blood's pH. Our blood must maintain a very specific pH range for everything to function properly, including essential processes such as breathing, heart rate, oxygenation, and circulation. When this balance is disrupted, the body enters a state of alert. The condition known as metabolic acidosis is a good example. The person may feel extreme fatigue, mental confusion, muscle weakness, and in severe cases, may have difficulty breathing or maintaining a stable heart rhythm. In such cases, baking soda may act as a potential regulator, always under medical supervision. By helping to correct excessive acidity, it allows the body to return to its ideal functioning. But be careful. This type of use should never be done independently. Medical follow-up, testing, and ongoing professional evaluation are necessary, especially because adjusting blood pH requires precision. Even so, it's fascinating to see how a single ingredient can influence so many systems in the body. Digestion, joints, muscles, kidneys, mouth, skin, and even circulation. And all of this at an incredibly low cost, accessible to virtually everyone, without relying on brands or secret formulas. Of course, using baking soda requires responsibility. Like any natural substance, it has its limits and contraindications. That's why the best approach is to use it as part of a broader care routine, where diet, sleep, and hydration go hand in hand. But there's no denying, this white powder, so common in kitchens around the world, has therapeutic potential that deserves attention. And when we think about longevity, quality of life, and keeping the body functioning efficiently even as the years go by, baking soda stands out as one of the most versatile tools we have at our disposal. As more people rediscover the benefits of baking soda, one thing becomes clear. It's not just a forgotten household item sitting in the back of the shelf. It's actually one of the most versatile and underrated natural substances in our daily lives. Whether it's relieving digestive discomfort, supporting skin health, improving oral hygiene, protecting the kidneys, or even boosting circulation and physical energy, baking soda has proven to be a true all-purpose ally for anyone looking to care for their body in a simple and accessible way. But it's important to emphasize, even though it's natural, it must be used with awareness. No home remedy replaces medical guidance, especially in more serious conditions. And continuous use, without breaks or in excessive doses, can end up overloading the body rather than helping it. The secret lies precisely in balance, just like baking soda promotes inside the body. Many people report that after incorporating baking soda into their routine responsibly, they noticed subtle but consistent changes. Reduced bloating, lighter digestion, improved recovery after physical effort, and a renewed sense of energy. These small signs show that the body is returning to its natural rhythm, functioning as it should, without excess, without blockages. And even those who don't experience specific symptoms can benefit. After all, in times of overexposure to ultra-processed foods, stress, and poor sleep, every bit of support for the body is welcome. A body with a balanced pH tends to perform better in every aspect, including circulation, physical performance, and daily responsiveness. Nature often offers simple solutions to complex problems. Baking soda is one of those gifts. It teaches us that we don't always need expensive or complicated formulas to start taking better care of ourselves. Sometimes, the first step is right there, in the most unexpected place at home, waiting to be rediscovered. If this content helped you in any way or made you see baking soda in a new light, leave your comment below. I'd love to know if you've used it and what your experience was like. And if you know someone who lives with recurring discomfort, share this video. It might seem like just information, but applied knowledge has the power to transform lives. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Here we talk about natural health with responsibility, based on science, and always with your well-being in mind. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next, because what we're about to share goes far beyond baking soda. Together, we're building a community that values knowledge, prevention, and care for the body and for life. Your health deserves attention. And sometimes, it all starts with a simple glass of water and a pinch of awareness.